I found out my therapist was using my sessions to manipulate the stock market. She made $2 million off my tech industry trauma. 3 months ago, I started seeing Dr. Amelia after my startup imploded. I'd lost everything. My company, my savings, my sanity. I needed someone to talk to about the crushing failure, the investor meetings gone wrong, the product launches that flopped. Dr. Amelia was perfect. She actually understood tech. She asked smart questions about market dynamics, user acquisition costs, why certain features failed. I thought I'd finally found someone who could help me process both the emotional and business trauma. I spilled everything: which companies were cooking their books, which CEOs were having mental breakdowns, which startups were weeks from bankruptcy. She took notes, nodded sympathetically, prescribed anxiety meds. Then my former co-founder texted me a steer from a financial forum. 7 with insider knowledge was making impossibly accurate predictions about tech companies. They'd shorted my competitors' stock days before their data breach announcement, bought calls on another startup right before their acquisition. Every move aligned with something I mentioned in therapy. I hired a forensic accountant. What we found made me physically sick. Dr. Amelia wasn't just trading on my information. She'd built an entire investment syndicate. Wealthy clients paid $50K annually for her market insights. Her trades had netted over $2 million in 6 months. Every breakdown I'd had about industry secrets had been monetized. I confronted her at our next session. She didn't even flinch. Nothing we discussed was technically insider information, she said calmly. You weren't an employee or investor in those companies anymore, just an observer with opinions. I was your practicant. I practically screamed, and I helped you, she replied. Your anxiety is managed. You are processing your grief. The fact that I also process that information through my investment strategy doesn't diminish the therapeutic value you received. She was right about one thing: legally, I was screwed. I'd signed away any expectation of privacy beyond medical confidentiality. Market observations were protected health information, but she'd made a mistake, a big one. See, I'd been recording our sessions too, not for money, for my own review, to track my mental health progress, legal in my state with single-party consent, including the session where she'd accidentally mentioned her brother worked at the SexX, and how she'd used his Ludia to verify certain trading patterns before making her moves. That's insider trading and unauthorized access to government systems. I gave her a choice: return every cent to charity or I released the recording. She chose charity. $2 million donated to mental health in Tarforts last week. She's still practicing, still taking notes, but now I wonder how many other therapists are doing the same thing. Your trauma might be someone else's trading strategy. I switched to an AI therapy app. At least when a machine profits from my pain, it's just improving its algorithm, not buying a yacht.